here we are in a 4 Series BMW. Now, off of the rip, I do like the styling. I can't lie. Obviously, the convertible top is going to cause more people to hate on you. That's just inherent. That's part of the process. But I was surprised to find that this car is powered by a V4. It's crazy, I know. Here, let me let the top up so that y'all can hear me a little bit better. So, I only driven one other convertible to compare, and that's a Bentley. Obviously, it's not that, but the convertible top is very smooth, very quick. It operates in about 15 seconds from open to close. The car rolls the windows back up. You can see it's got a singular Samsung curved screen that they got in here that basically brings the driver's view and the infotainment together. Climate control is pretty lackluster. I live in a desert. Car takes a really long time to get cool, but that's desert life problems. All in all, smooth ride. I don't think it has air suspension, but it definitely kind of handles the curves like it does, so that's nice. Drop the V4 into sport mode, whatever that means. It's not that impressive. This car actually has 292 horsepower. It might be 255. Either way, it's not even 300. It's in the 200, high 200 range for horsepower, which, you know, for some people, that's plenty. For a freak such as myself, I'm gonna need a little bit more horsepower. Traction control is fun. Here, let me turn it off. It's fun. Yeah, let me turn traction control back on. It's pretty good at pretending to be fast at low speeds. In this particular model that we have, parking is disabled for some reason. Beats me. I know how to park, it's all good. Smooth riding car, and I don't doubt that the gas mileage is probably phenomenal with the V4. It better be. As you can see, this the shifter is actually not a shifter at all. I call it the nipple. They expect you to take 2 fingers and just, as you change gears. I'm not feeling it. No amount of living in the future am I gonna ever get accustomed to playing with a rectangular nipple. I like mine's round and supple. Alright, so the other BMW couldn't make it to the end of the review. So BMW has been so kind as to replace our car with something a little bit more civilized. So, as all BMWs, extremely annoying with seatbelts, of course, as they should be. You want to be a safe driver. As far as the handling, it definitely has like a floaty, airy feel. I'm trying to drop it sport. It's not fast. I mean, I guess it's kind of fast. It's an SUV. I still can't help but feel like the Turbo Genesis would probably be faster than this. Alright, so here you got your AC control. You have a digital screen that's not actually touchscreen. You use this to go up and down. You got the little dick energy shifter right here, the knob. Everything you would expect in a BMW. I like what they did with the dash. Here, let me show them that. I like what they did with the gauge cluster. It's very organized, very well laid out. Nothing short of your expectations. As far as the speed of the car, I would say it's fast enough. You know, most cars, that's pretty much what category you're going to be looking at as far as class of speed. This is not a race car by any means. This isn't a car that you're going to be driving fast. I mean, I would, but I'll give it relatively quick. Okay, so steering wheel controls, volume knob, pretty much what you'd expect in traditional BMW plastic. The key is also plastic. I mean, people consider this high-end. I don't consider BMW luxury from a quality standpoint. I think they make good cars. They own Rolls Royce, but as far as the quality of the car, so. I will say the sunroof is impressively large. I don't know if y'all can get all of that on the camera, but the sunroof is massive. 10 out of 10, A+ on that. Functionality, as you'd expect, it slowly closes for you. You don't have to hold a button or anything like that. The car has like an airy feel. It has a very airy feel for an SUV, kind of like the Rolls Royce, but not quite as soft. It has different drive modes from sport, comfort, adaptive. I'd probably ride this in comfort. I put it in sport and it's just not quick. It's not fast enough. I feel like at a certain point, your expectations for this car will probably just be riding in style and clout. I wouldn't look at this as a car where you're particularly getting anywhere quickly. We just pulled up to our destination. We're gonna get some Costco pizza. For everybody that's watching this channel, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, we're gonna do a flashback. Remember that time when you were looking for a sign to not listen? Anything is possible. Thank you for your time today.
Count the rope! Count the rope!
Yeah, here you go. Harvey J on all socials. OMG, it's Harvey J. This is your.
Wait, give me a shirt. Ew! Wait, I want it.
Here you go, sir.
I want it. Okay.
This particular robe costs $777.77 on my website. Daddy Robes, check me out. Handmade in Beverly Hills. The most prestigious handmade robes to ever grace the world. And you, sir, are the lucky recipient. It was crazy. This is the BMW X5 for everybody who can't afford an X6. This is the trunk space, which is more than adequate for a Bentley stroller. Seats are comfortable, I give them that. Though they're ventilated, they have holes for apparently no reason. As these seats don't pull at all, and knowing BMW, it's a $20 upcharge a month to not be cooked in your seat. You know, we have a weather advisory right now because this heat is actually killing people. Seats still don't vent themselves, well, they have holes. So one would then beg the question, what the fuck are the holes for, BMW? You want to know. The radio has a bunch of numbers that probably don't mean much. I doubt that they're actually like connected to a CD player, but I wouldn't put it past them. Honestly, while the interiors of the BMWs have always been like sort of nice to me, can't help but feel like uninspired and just slightly underwhelmed. The backup system is pretty top tier technologically. Though the rear view camera is pretty low resolution. It looks like a PlayStation 2 game. They definitely could have did better with the cameras, but for not being an X6. You have the start button here and the park button in the front of the gear stick for some fucking reason. It's all pretty stupid. Here you've got your drive modes, nothing really special, but it's a BMW, so we love it, right? Okay, let's talk about the layout. Nothing about this layout is laid out in a way that I find efficient, memorable, or aesthetically pleasing. The layout is garbage, but what do you expect with a BMW? What really bothers me about this car is how it's simultaneously bad on gas, right? I'm averaging 16 miles a gallon even though I'm on the highway. It's not good on gas and it's also slow. How? Another thing to keep in mind is that while this car is a base model X5, it does not come standard with even the most basic of cruise control functions such as ACC. The cruise control doesn't stop itself. Basically, you're just assed out. And I've almost rear-ended 3 people because the car in cruise control doesn't stop itself, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's a subscription item that they try to sell you. Okay, so the car does have a really neat ambient light package, and you can change the color. It's pretty cool. Let's see what this looks like at nighttime. Ambient lights. Okay, so overall I give the BMW a 7 out of 10. Some of y'all might be wondering why it's only a 7 out of 10. And I would say mainly just because I'm used to better cars. And there wasn't any particular feature that stood out about that particular car. You know what I'm saying? Speed was all right. You know what I'm saying? Gas mileage left something to be desired. All in all, it's a 7 out of 10 though. Y'all already know, like, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. Drop a comment. I'm gonna definitely be doing more car reviews. I need to review the car that I'm in right now. Stay tuned.